What's going on, everybody? This is Kush77 on Xbox Live with another NBA 2K12 commentary video. I'm playing with the Chicago Bulls. No Derrick Rose, no Joakim Noah. Going at it just like the postseason, last couple games there. And this game gets off to a great start here, as you'll see. Yeah, that just happened. That pretty much sums up this game. This game pretty much... everything that happens in this game is pretty much everything I hate about NBA 2K12. And you're probably asking yourself, Kush, why do you keep playing it? And I've mentioned it before. If basketball wasn't my favorite sport, I would have been done playing this game a long time ago. This game would have been back at the GameStop for my $22 store credit. But, oh man, anyway. You'll see as this game goes along all the nonsense. This guy's a steal spammer, as you can see already. Going full court defense, hacking away. I try to go to the post and get started with my post game as normal. I was able to draw some fouls in this game, so that was pretty good. Except on Chris Paul, because apparently Chris Paul on NBA 2K12 can just run in front of you and steal the ball. Just suck it out like a vacuum. I didn't know Chris Paul had vacuum hands, because apparently he just runs by and sucks the ball right out, which you'll see happens in this game quite a bit. So already get another foul and go to the free throw line. Like I said, I'm going no Derrick Rose, no Joakim Noah. I wanted to see how I do without those two guys. So, and I cannot make shots with Rip Hamilton. I'm terrible with Rip Hamilton. So I thought about putting Rose in the game. I was like, no, let me just do it. What the hell? Why not? It's just a game. Let me see if I can pull it off. So I think I start off man-to-man. Nice shot by CP3 there. You'll see constantly running back and forth, trying to get a steal. And it's funny when I play these guys, and they never pick up on the fact that I know how to icon pass on the inbounds. It's not that hard. Hit the bumper, throw it to the two guard instead of the point guard. But guys never seem to realize that, hey, he knows how, he's figured that out, so maybe I should get back on defense. But guys never seem to figure that out. Crazy shot by Blake. I think he got blocked. Look at the Turkish hammer. Omer Ashik with the block, but it goes right back to the Clippers. Knocked away. No, we got back to it there. But yeah, I mean, this game, nice play there, but he missed the shot. A lot of missed layups in this game. It's just the ridiculous amount of steals, which everybody knows is a problem on NBA 2K12. I maintained the ball on that one. That'll happen a lot when you're going to the sideline. They push you to the sideline. They don't call a foul. It gets knocked out of bounds, and you'll lose the ball. I guess you bounce it off your leg or something like that. So playing with CJ Watson, which honestly I don't use much because whenever I play with the Bulls online in 5-minute quarters, see, that should have been. He should have made that shot. He was wide open into the basket. This is the frustrating thing. There's so many frustrating things about NBA 2K12, which I have dubbed the Philadelphia Eagles of video games. Great on paper, garbage on the field. There's so many things wrong with this game, and one of them is passing. So I'm playing a guy here who's constantly double teaming, sometimes triple teaming, playing the passing lane, steal spamming, everything like that. So what's the smart basketball thing to do when someone's constantly, loading all the defenders on one side, double teaming? You want to swing it around. Get the ball to the open man. That'd be the smart thing to do, right? And for some reason, it takes like an hour and a half to get a shot off sometimes. They get so caught up in the animation, they don't shoot the ball. But the smart thing to do is swing it around the perimeter, pass the ball to the other side. The problem is the passing is so broken on this game. You try to do the smart basketball thing, pass it to the other side, swing it around. The ball ends up getting stolen because the passes are so inaccurate. And that combined with guys playing the passing lanes so well and abusing that, it's just a disaster. This game rewards people that play frantic defense, constantly double teaming, triple teaming. So I try to go down low because I had 3 guys down there. You think it would get to one of them, but it manages to go into Blake Griffin's hands somehow. Nice layup there by CP3. They almost got me there. Sometimes, and then you get the guys who booze it to the basket with the dunk. Get on the booze cruise, as Stacey King would say. Hey, look, no, at least I was able to get back there. I lost my thought. I was going to say something else, and I lost my train of thought after that great boozer dunk. Oh, you'll get the guys who are playing in the backcourt on you, and they'll try to look at Chris Paul. And that was a good steal, but there's some where Chris Paul will just run right in front of you, and it's like, how the hell do you steal that ball? But, I lost my train of thought again. What was I saying? Sorry about this, guys. Great commentary so far, Kush. Good job. Every time I try to make a point, I forget about it because I see some crazy play that happens, and I get sidetracked. But anyway, here, Randy Ford, the line. I'm down 9-6 in the early going. 2 minutes in the first quarter here. Oh, all right, let me try to stay on this thought. You'll get the guys that play in the backcourt, and then they'll try to fake you out. They notice that you know how to icon pass, so they'll act like they're going to cover the point guard and then run in a circle and go cover the 2 guard, assuming you're going to pass it to the 2 guard. So it becomes a little cat and mouse game. So I try to go in the post to Boozer here, get that going, because a lot of guys down there. Boozer still finished. A lot of times they don't finish once they get that contact. If a guy plays that good straight-up post defense, you'll miss that shot still. DeAndre Jordan cut off by the Turkish hammer. I was trying to mix it up in this game. I mixed it up, man zone. Nice pass to Kmart there for the dunk. So I mixed it up a little on defense just to try to give them different looks. And I was like, go to the basket, Rip, go to the basket. I think I missed this shot. How does he miss that shot? See, that... if I actually record these commentaries while I'm playing the games, it'd be NC-17, I'll tell you that much. Man. And look at that, 2 plays in a row. It's like, come on. How does Chris Paul knock that ball from behind? It's not like he was on the side and swiped at it and Boozer bounces it off his knee out of bounds or something like that. How does he knock that ball away from behind Carlos Boozer? How does that happen? Boozer should have the ball in front of him going up, and Chris Paul's behind him. How does he knock that ball away? And going back to that Rip Hamilton layup. How does Rip Hamilton miss that layup? I don't understand. Oh, I'm getting all excited watching this game over again. So, come on. It's not like Jerry Simon. What's the deal? Let's see. What do I do with CJ here? See, I'm never going to go inside with the little guys. They're not going to convert. Unless you have like Derrick Rose, someone like that. Maybe Russell Westbrook. I've never played with the Thunder. I assume he would be able to finish inside strongly. Anybody else, backup point guards, I'm not going to take it up for a layup. They're going to miss. They miss every time. They get blocked, and even if they get the shot up, they'll somehow miss. And dang, doesn't cut to the basket. I had to make him cut to the basket. Nice dunk and one. Luol getting hype. So I'm bringing the ball up with Watson there, and I get by the defenders, and Deng's just sitting there by the 3-point line. He should have been cutting to the basket. That dunk should have happened 2 seconds prior. But I had to pass it to Deng and then take him to the cup myself. I'll tell you, I swear, every time I play this game, I see something new that just boggles my mind, and it makes me wonder. I never like saying, when it comes to developers and guys who make the games, because I've interviewed Rob Jones several times. He's been on my podcast, and he's a good guy, and I interviewed him for this game, actually, back in late September or early October. And he was nice enough to do the interview with me on a Sunday morning. So I always try to avoid saying things like, oh, don't these guys play their own games? But man, the more I play this game, it makes me want to say, damn, do these guys play their own games? And they do. It's like a smart-ass thing to say, but it's like, they're basketball fan. Rob Jones, a big Pistons fan, Motown guy. So these guys love basketball, and they play the game, obviously. They put in, long days. It's like, do they notice these things? It's like, I don't know what the deal is, why they can't get them fixed, if it's just not a priority, or I don't know. But it's annoying. So there's guys getting reckless, going for steals, and again, dang, I don't know how he can't finish that. I know it's Blake Griffin, but still. I mean, it's not like it was Dikembe Mutombo or something. So, there's 3 baskets I count already that should have been easily finished for me. See, time winding down. CJ for 3. I did make that one. Good. Cut it to a 2-point game as the first quarter winds down. But to me, there's 3 shots I should have made. That Rip Hamilton layup, that Boozer breakaway, which somehow CP3 knocked away from behind, and that Deng shot. I think he should have finished that. But Blake Griffin just flies across. It's not like Blake was in the post and I took it straight at him. He came across me and somehow made the play, which I just don't get. I don't get it. So let's see, who do I bring in here? I got to get Taj in the game here. Get Kyle Korver in the game. Got Ronnie playing the baseline as only Ronnie Brewer can. Slam dunk. There, I was like, hey, the AI actually moved on that play. And look at that. See that 2K. Another 2. Oh my God. Just catch the ball and stop. Why do they keep rolling out of bounds? Why does the animation? It was just a simple pass. He should have been able to catch the ball and stop. Why would he keep going out of bounds? Why would he keep stepping and go out of bounds and roll out of bounds? Makes no sense. And then all these passes, this is all, the AI, maybe he was making passing mistakes, and I think of the passes that, how broken the passing system is on this game. And the passes you'll try to make to an open guy, but they'll pass it to a completely different player. And I think that's how I get a lot of these steals by the AI. Because I'm not a steal spammer. I don't play the passing lanes. I just try to play half-court defense and try to make my opponent use the shot clock and run some offense and try to score. all the steals I get are pretty much from the AI playing the passing lanes. I think they get a lot of their steals as a result of bad passes, as a result of the broken passing system on NBA 2K12. So let's see. Got CJ, he's triple teams. I try to throw it out, but it's not. And that's another thing. It's too easy to knock the ball away. It's just the steal, the bad passing, the steal spamming, and the abuse of the passing lanes. And you try to do the smart basketball thing off a double team, swing the ball out, kick the ball out. You can't even do it. Which is why I play the post so much. It's like I almost don't want to pass the ball. If you ever look at my stats, if you look at some of my other games, and I'll always leave the final game stats as Brewer gets there. Chicago's finest Brew with another dunk. Another Stacey King line there for any of you Bulls fans out there listening. If you ever look at my stats at the end of the game, I don't have many assists because I dump the ball in the post and try to score that way. So there'll be games where I only have 8 or 9 assists because I don't like passing the ball in this game because the passing system is completely broken. I think I've said that about 5 times. Boozer, why would he go out towards 3? It's amazing. They'll cut to the basket when you don't want them to, and when they should cut to the basket, they flare out to the 3-point line. What the hell? It just doesn't make any damn sense. Oh my good lord, this game. I'm trying to pass it and they just knock it away like that because Mo Williams, 6'1" Mo Williams would be able to tip a pass away from 6'7" Kyle Korver. If Kyle Korver's holding the ball over his head to pass the ball, he should be able to pass the ball over Mo Williams. Call me crazy, but I think that wouldn't be too difficult for Kyle. Karan Butler there at the free throw line. See what we got here. 24, 22, 25, 22 he's up. 3 minutes left here in the half. Oh, I put in John Lucas. Ooh, I was lucky that wasn't stolen. That was a bad pass. Sitting there trying to throw it out. Of course, Boozer. And again, he catches the ball and has to take 5 steps back. JL3, come on, JL3. Got to make those, baby. Wide open. Mo Williams shows him how it's done, unfortunately. 28-22 now. I was pretty pissed after that one. See, look at Boozer. Now, look. God, why does it take him 5 minutes to gather himself? That should have been a simple play. So why is it? Let me ask the YouTube universe out there. Why is it when there's defenders in the paint and you want to throw a ball to the guy in the corner like I did with Boozer there? Look, Ronnie Brewer with another finish. Ronnie Brewer saving the day here so far in the second quarter. When there's guys in the post, the guy cuts to the basket, and then the pass gets stolen by the defenders in the post. But then when he's there wide open with nobody in the paint, he stands by the 3-point line. And then I pass it to him at the 3-point line, and he sits there and dances and holds the ball for 5 minutes before he goes baseline. And by the time he goes there, DeAndre Jordan or whoever's in there, that Reggie Evans, already standing there, and of course he misses the shot. Oh, my good Lord, this game. I mean, this game, more than usual. I've been playing a lot of NBA 2K lately, and I haven't been complaining too much, but this game, man, I was cursing every 5 seconds playing this game. And you'll see a play later, I believe it's in the third quarter. Got Boozer wide open in the corner on the right side. Not that I take the shot from there, but I want to get him the ball there because I was getting double-teamed. Just want to get it to him, have him drive to the basket. And I tried 3 times to pass him the ball. And it just wouldn't pass. Kept passing it to Omer Ashik, who was standing 2 feet away from me. So they're playing patty cake, passing the ball back and forth 2 feet away from each other. Then I finally, let me do icon passing to get the damn ball to him. I do the icon passing, and of course it gets stolen. And then Chicago's finest Brew. Got the contact and misses the shot. And a lot of times you get those contacts, why don't they call the foul on a lot of those plays? I don't know. Blake Griffin, the one-hand alley, throwing it down. Lob City. Lob City in the house, as the kids say. So here comes Kyle. Look, I got Boozer. I didn't notice him for a second. And look at it, because Carlos Boozer can't catch. He can't catch, so he had to juggle the ball there, which that split second allows the defense to recover and make it a more difficult shot. Fortunately, I was able to convert there. Unbelievable, this game. I'm going to start cursing I'm watching this game, I'm going to start cursing like I did when I was playing. I was like, all right, Kyle Korver, hot sauce. The dunked version of hot sauce by Kyle Korver. A Kyle Korver dunk. Wow, that's exciting. All right, we tied it up at 30. Under a minute to go in the half. I'm complaining so much, I'm not even looking at the score here and what's going on. Going down to Blake. Nice spin move. Nice move by Blake Griffin. Let's see. So leaves Blake there. Let me get the ball up there. We got 37 seconds. Korver blocked. Rejected. Good hustle by Brewer and Taj. Taj with a strong finish there. Taj Gibson is a beast. That guy was a man in the Philadelphia series for the Bulls. A straight-up man, as opposed to a woman. He was great. So let's see, we got 19 seconds here. JL3. Because John Lucas, he's... Oh, Chris Paul misses the dunk. There's just some NBA 2K stupidity. What a terrible sequence. So John Lucas passes the ball. And here we go, Kyle Korver. No foul on that play, apparently. That's the half. So let's see. John Lucas passes the ball right at Chris Paul's feet, because apparently that looks like Carlos Boozer or Taj Gibson. Chris Paul's feet or calves or legs or shins. Then Chris Paul comes and misses a dunk. Then Blake Griffin misses a layup. And then Kyle Korver, wide open, gets hammered, no foul call, and of course misses the layup. Let me have a drink. Excuse me, fellas. All this complaining makes my throat dry. So here we go, 32-32 at the half. I hate the way this guy plays. The constant going for steals. It's just ridiculous, I play straight-up defense. I don't play the passing lanes. I like to play guys. If they pass and they beat me, fine. I'd rather have a realistic game where the ball's moving and there's passing. This constant steal spamming, constant turnovers, fast breaking every play. There's nothing wrong with fast breaking, but it's always as a result of these constant steals and the spamming. It's not a fun game to play. This was not a fun game to play for me. But it was an interesting game, so I wanted to do a commentary for it. So we got Caron Butler, a terrible shot. I don't know what the hell he was. Was the shot clock winding down there? I didn't see, but that was a terrible shot. Oh, the Turkish hammer. Get the ball out of his hands. But apparently C.J. Watson, for those of you who watched Game 6 of the Bulls in Philadelphia, C.J. Watson's perfectly comfortable with passing the ball to Omer Asik in the final seconds to go to the free throw line, promptly missed both free throws, and then Andre Iguodala goes length of the court, gets fouled, hits both game-winning free throws. Bulls, I swear. Anyway, and Asik, somehow couldn't convert that layup there, 7-footer. So I got with Rip. There we go. A rare-made shot with me with Rip Hamilton, because I cannot shoot with Rip Hamilton to save my life on this game. There's certain guys I just can't make shots with. Played with the 90 Cavs with the classic teams. I cannot make shots with Mark Price to save my life. I played with the 86 Celtics. I cannot make shots with Danny Ainge. Every team, there's usually one guy I just can't play with. Oh, here's the Turkish hammer. There's no missing that one. Yeah, Amir, there you go. There you go. Tie game, 37. But yeah, there's usually, every team I play with, there's one guy who's a good player, and I should be good with, and I can't play with. Always happens. With the Lakers, I played with the 87 Lakers. I was terrible with Magic Johnson. I actually have that game up on YouTube. I actually benched him in the fourth quarter, played Cooper and Byron Scott in the backcourt. I could not play with Magic to save my life. All right, I got Dang here, trying to get something going. See, I haven't gone back to my... See, that's what happens when you try to go up with little guys. It's just, forget it. There's no point. I'm like, let me get the ball out of there. Dang for three. I could not hit threes in this game either. So let me go back to the post here. And look, he runs away. Okay, give me an open shot. That's my... It's amazing when you get into the mind of a cheeser. They always think they're playing a cheeser. So when they see me engage in the post, they automatically think I'm going to do the spin move dunk, which I never do. And when I do it, it's by accident. But then they disengage in the post. I end up backing all the way. Look at Luol Deng with the finish. Nice play, Luol Deng. Nice play. And I'm up by 2. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. But yeah, they'll take the defense off to disengage the post defense, and then I end up backing all the way to the basket because they think I'm going to do a spin move, and I don't do the spin move, and they probably feel stupid. Dangerous pass. Mo Williams. No foul on that play. I nailed Mo Williams. They got the offensive rebound, though, so it's all right. And DeAndre Jordan with the strong finish. 41-41. Come up on 2 minutes to go in the third. I hate that over-the-back animation. How's that not a foul? And how does Carlos Boozer miss that shot? The amount of layups I missed in this game, I'll tell you, man, I just don't get it sometimes. See, all that's the AI on those steals. See, Rip, I'm like, see, I thought Deng was going to go for that alley-oop. You can only throw alley-oops when you're running. I don't throw. I don't think I've ever converted a stationary alley-oop, so I shouldn't even be throwing that. I don't know how Deng missed that, or not Deng. How Boozer missed that layup. I see, he almost got me there. He faked like he was going to cover Watson, and then he ran to Hamilton, and I almost turned it over. They called the foul there. They called fouls on other guys, but Chris Paul, man, he does not get fouls called on him at all. Chris Paul can just walk right up to you and steal the ball, no problem. This is the play. That was the play I was trying to get the ball to Boozer. Rewind it on YouTube. Go back 5 seconds. Boozer was wide open in that corner the entire time. And that whole time I was passing the ball, I was trying to pass the Boozer. Every single time. I think I made like 3 or 4 attempts. Ridiculous. And of course, leads to a turnover. He comes, gets fouled, extends the lead to 4 points, 45-41. Coming up on a minute to go here in the third. And at this point, I was just pissed. I was like, can't pass the ball to a wide open guy in the corner. What are you going to do? If it's that difficult to make a pass, see that could have been intercepted too. Usually those passes will go right into the hands of the defense. Because Omer Ashe, the 7-foot Omer Ashe can't throw the ball over Chris Paul's head, apparently. Oh my good lord. What the hell was that? How does a 7-footer throw a hook shot up that close to the basket and be that off? Ronnie taking it strong, all that contact, no fouls ever called on those plays. Watson is just getting really sloppy here. And you almost get sucked into, the guy is he's playing reckless defense, he's going for steals, and you have opportunities to take the ball to the basket. I don't know what the hell he was doing there. Nice finish, Omer, better than that hook shot. But then you get sucked into playing that game, that reckless game. You're throwing the passes, you're trying to get the ball down court off your turnovers. And I got away from my post game here in the third quarter. And I don't know why Omer reached in on that. We gave him a gift on that one. I would have been fine with Omer just playing him straight up and let him try to do the spin move. I had Boozer there ready for the double team. So we give him an extra point here. I think he makes this one. 3-point lead, 11 seconds left in the third. What am I trying to do here? Ronnie Brewer, that's not the guy I want final seconds, because I want to go for a 3 here, and I got CJ wide open for 3. No. That's the end of the third. Oh, does he gets it off with Blake? No, misses. That would have been perfect, though. That would have been typical. I miss a wide open 3 with CJ, and then Blake Griffin comes down and hits a 3. That would have been perfect. Let's see, what are the leading scores? Boozer with 10, Blake with 9. Excuse me. As I take another drink. We're heading to the fourth quarter here. And I'm down by 3. Switching up the defense, going man, going a little zone here. I think Chris Paul's not in the game. I think he passed to the wrong guy there. I think he wanted to pass that guy cutting to the basket. I don't know who that was. Slashing, was that Kenyon Martin? And he ended up passing, I think, to Randy Foye there and missed the shot. And C.J. Watson, wide open layup, missed again. I don't know how many wide open layups I missed in this game or why I missed so many of them. And there we go. Boxing out, drew the over-the-back foul. Now people are like, why do you play off-ball defense? I'm like, I like to manually rebound. I like to manually box out. And sometimes, like you saw there, I can draw a loose ball foul, over-the-back foul. And the quick hands of Kenyon Martin. And sometimes, the AI will box out, but the AI doesn't draw those fouls. See, he was trying to go for the steal. And I realized he kind of just crosses. Guys will run in front of you and try to steal it or hope that the ball bounces off of them, which is so cheap. It's so cheap. No way DeAndre Jordan makes that shot. So down by 1 here, 4 minutes. It's like, let's skip. I'm trying to get back to my post game here, but he's hacking away, and they're not calling. In my opinion, not calling enough fouls in this one. Got Boozer. Wait for DeAndre to jump. Nice finish. Didn't miss the layup. And I take my first lead in a little bit. It was Eric Bledsoe. I'm like, who's that guy? Who is that guy for the Clippers? Foye misses the 3. Battle for the rebound, and Watson, CJ comes away with it. So we got Brewer. I got Korver there. I got Taj running, and I thought I was going to do a layup with Brewer, but luckily, usually I'll miss those shots when you think you're going to do the layup animation. You end up taking a bad jump shot, but Ronnie Brewer calmly knocking down the jumper. A terrible shot. Another terrible. I don't know what the hell he was doing here. I'm like, I'll take it. Thanks. Kyle, I tried to throw an alley-oop here. I did. He didn't pass it. He hacks away, and they actually call the foul here. I don't even know who was going for the alley-oop there. Was it Ronnie Brewer? So that'd be a good guy to throw an alley-oop to. Or Kyle Korver, because he can throw it down, as he did earlier in this game. So look at Chris Paul, he can just run at you full speed and steal the ball. It's amazing. It's like he doesn't even get position or anything, just runs right past you and just zoop, steals the ball. There you go, goes over the back. And I drew a foul there. I was hoping to go up for a layup, and I cannot shoot free throws with C.J. Watson, as you will see. Awful. It's driving me nuts. It'll say slightly early, so I hold it a little longer, and it's still slightly early. And then I'll hold it longer, and then you get late. And it's like, oh. There you go. And I think that one trickled in. So right now I'm holding on to a 2-point lead. Slightly under 3 minutes here. I'm not feeling good at this point. With the way Chris Paul just steals the ball so easily. And I'm not playing with D. Rose. So maybe if I had D. Rose out there handling the ball, it wouldn't be as bad. I would hope. So I'm like, he's just so... How's that not finish? I know he got fouled, but how does big-ass Taj Gibson not finish that with a dunk? This is the same guy that dunked over D. Wade and, in that Game 1 Eastern Conference last year. Taj Gibson should be able to finish that with authority. Not going up with a soft layup and then missing the layup. And I missed both free throws of Taj, so I'm not used to shooting free throws of Taj. Ronnie, nice play, but nobody there to grab it. I wasn't anticipating that. That was all the AI will play the passing lanes on their own sometimes. A lot of times for me, because I really don't do it at all. Am I still up by 2 here? Now we're coming up on 2 minutes. And Chris Paul, once again. That one wasn't as bad. At least he was in front of me and kind of made a play. It wasn't one of those where he just runs in front of you and swipes it away. I don't mind if he's there playing defense, he's positioned, and makes a good play like that. That one wasn't as bad. It's the ones where you're just dribbling, he'll just run right in front of you and steal the ball. Okay. How's that happen? Paul missed the first free throw, I believe. Did he miss them both? Wow. That was huge. Still holding on to that slight 2-point lead. And it's like, I take the ball, of course, it gets knocked away. It's so frustrating because they're reckless play. And Blake Griffin and one, you'll never get a charge. There's 3 players that will never get a charge on this game, I've realized. And you could be standing there holding the charge button and be in place for 15 minutes. Michael Jordan will never get a charge called on him. LeBron James will never get a charge called on him. And Blake Griffin never gets a charge called on him. Ever. But there you have a play where the guy's playing recklessly, and he's going for steals. And C.J. Watson beats him. So now I have this open lane to the basket. And I drive, and so he took the risk, and he failed. And my reward should be a wide open lane to the basket and an easy layup. But I drive to the basket, and it gets knocked away and gets stolen because there's this amazing recovery time. So you can play recklessly on the perimeter and have this tremendous recovery in the post. So there's no risk-reward, for these guys that play defense this way. Look at Ronnie Brewer. Big shot to give the Bulls a 1-point lead. Minute 48 to go. Randy Foy, long 3, rimming out. Rebound. I got JL3 in there. Because I wasn't hitting my free throws with Watson. So, let me get Lucas in there. And look at that, Boozer. I wasn't expecting to have that easy of a shot. Sometimes I'll expect, the defense to be at my back, and he'll move it away, and I'm expecting to do a post move, and it catches me off guard that there's nobody in front of me in the basket. Blake Griffin, nice play. Reverse dunk. Cuts it to a 1-point game. Still, just don't know why he wouldn't just get back on defense, but that's how guys play. Ronnie Brewer again. Clutch. It's second quarter and the fourth quarter. Ronnie Brewer has been money. I gotta play Ronnie Brewer more when I play with Derrick Rose and them again. I gotta start using Ronnie Brewer some more, man. This guy was clutch. I might start Ronnie Brewer over Rip Hamilton in my games. I play a hell of a lot better with Ronnie Brewer than Rip Hamilton, I'll tell you that much. Look at JL3, the crossover. Nice. See, I tried to... How does Taj not catch that ball? It actually gets through, but he can't catch. Why can't professional NBA players, is that redundant? Why can't NBA players catch the ball? I don't understand. Only on NBA 2K12, they can't catch the ball. Let's do all dang. Come on. Dunk. There you go. Held on. See how he held on the ball and did that move where he brings the ball across his body? He didn't do that play where Blake Griffin blocked his shot, at the end of the first quarter? Or was it the end of the half? Why he didn't do that move, I don't know. But he finished. Good play. Made a little change, bring in Lucas, bring in Brewer, and they turn things around. I was down. What was I down? 53-51? Now I'm up 58-53. 38 seconds left. But the madness isn't over yet. I don't know what the hell he was doing on that play. I thought he took some wild threes in this one. I am not sure why. So here I try to get all smart. And let me get my free throw shooters in the game. I should have took Watson out because I can't shoot free throws with Watson. I figured I kind of had his motion down. I didn't want to put JL3 in there because I've never shot a free throw with JL3. So I want to put him in the game and miss. Classic 2K. I tried cutting to the basket with Corver. I catch the ball and I was going to stop. But the tremendous amount of momentum on NBA 2K12 carries me right out of bounds and keeps him alive. Gotta love NBA 2K, the Philadelphia Eagles of video games. Another long three, miss, but Blake Griffin down there for the rebound and the finish. Make it a 3-point game. It's never over in NBA 2K. With the steals, with the stupid player momentum, with the steal spamming. Yeah, it's never over. And with the ability to easily hit threes, even though this guy wasn't hitting them very easily. Oh my God, CJ Watson. Not only off, but off way to the left. The game's never over in NBA 2K12. Finally, there we go. Made one with CJ. Put a little pressure on him now. 4-point lead. Leads me to a 2-possession game. Oh, boy. Look at Vinny Del Negro, former Bulls coach. Back at the United Center. All right, so we're down to the final 19 seconds here. Excuse me. I'm not Paul. Look at that. That was all the AI on that steal, but we couldn't recover. But we end up getting that one. Kyle Korver gets fouled. Vinny Del Negro's distraught. That was all the AI on those steals. I didn't do a damn thing. Oh, and me bringing Kyle Korver, that was a great coaching decision to bring in my best free throw shooter to calmly knock down both free throws. Paul for a three, off the mark. Dang with the rebound. Got fouled. I tried to get it out of there. Did they not get Tom Thibodeau's permission to use in the game? Because it looks nothing like him. And they got Vinny Del Negro down. I'm thinking they didn't get permission to use his likeness because that guy looks nothing like Coach Tibbs. All right, and Dang, of course, got to miss a free throw again for good measure. And as the clock winds down, he goes to Blake, lays it in. And that's your final score, 62-57. I don't know why I decided just to throw it down court there, just to run out the clock because no one was there. There's that 2K momentum because apparently NBA players can't throw a pass down court without stumbling around like that because, Luol Deng is very uncoordinated. Oh, my gosh, this game. Well, thanks for listening to all my complaining and my venting. I hope you enjoyed it. Player of the game, I thought I would have gave it to Ronnie Brewer. Clutch in the second quarter, clutch baskets in the fourth quarter. But, as you'll see, they'll give it to somebody else. I disagree. I would have gave it to Ronnie. Here it is. It's Boozer. I mean, not a bad decision. He did lead the team in scoring in this game. He had a double-double. It's a nice plays. A lot of those. He had a lot of dunks on those breakaways because of the full court pressure the guy was playing. Yeah, let's play some full court pressure in the NBA. I guess that was an assist for Boozer on that one. We'll get on the booze cruise. Get on the booze cruise, baby. Stacey King would say. Let's go. Where are those final stats? All right, enough highlights of Boozer. Let's say, there we go. 16 points, 10 rebounds, and an assist. No steals. And we'll go through the stats here. I had a balanced effort. I won this game without Derrick. I ended up winning the game without Derrick Rose and without Joakim Noah. So I was pretty proud of myself. It's a shaky game. Wasn't the best played game. These are the games I hate playing. It's people that play that way. It's just awful, awful, awful. So I was happy to get the win and just get the hell out of that game. Blake Griffin, 20 points. Boozer, 16. Brewer, 14. Dang, 10. Nice balanced effort. Korver was 6. Watson was 6. Rip with 4. I think Ashik had about 4 points, too. It didn't scroll down for some reason. Or do I here? Oh, yeah. Ashik had 4. Gibson, 2. So I think everybody that I played, JL3 didn't score. But a balanced effort nonetheless. Ronnie Brewer, 7 and 9 from the field. I just thought he played. He had more clutch baskets at certain points of the game when things could have got out of the hand. So I would have gave him player of the game. But they went with Boozer, and that's fine. So here are your final game stats. Again, Kush77 on Xbox Live. Thanks for subscribing and listening. We'll see you next time.